showing up every day and doing the work. And that's what I believe where the success is. The success isn't something you sort of reach down the road. The success is in doing the work every day and making decisions that are about people and about opportunity and about equity and about sustainability. And so we're successful in those ways.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. You built a beautiful brand. That's super cool.
It's not easy,
I bet,
but
yeah.
it's not about money. It's never about money. It's about showing up and enjoying what you do and bringing as many people along as you can with you.
Right.
Yeah.
I love that. That's awesome. So you guys have set up in November. Where's the future for this place? This is the second location.
Yeah, so we knew that this was going to be a slower build because it's not a tourist-driven location. This is really about the people of the Bay, the locals. And so we're going to slowly continue to build it with more activations. We're looking to bring in coffee. We're looking to bring in a bottle shop. We have a catering bar built upstairs to do more events. So it's really going to be a slow build for the community and doing strategic partnerships for events and all sorts of stuff. So it's very exciting. I mean, we've only been open 3 months, maybe. So we're focusing this spring on really marketing this heavily to the community, because now that the upstairs is somewhat open and activated, it's not done, but it's okay. You know what I mean? It's like we don't wait till stores are 100% complete to open. We just keep it moving and let everyone experience the growth with us.
Yeah, it's going to be cool to see where it goes from here. I mean, this is already so cool.
Yeah, totally. One example of a partnership with a really amazing sort of institutional brand that we work with is Gravel and Gold. They've been here. They've actually had their store off of Valencia for over 15 years. And we had already been open and operating in the Ferry Building for a while, and we've reached out. We've been huge fans for a long time, and we've reached out multiple times. And it was a moment where, when the timing was right, that they came around and was like, "Hey, can we do a second shop with you in the Ferry Building?" We're like, "Absolutely." And it turns out that they've said that decision was kind of like a game changer for them, because they had access to all of those people and sales revenue, and it's been amazing. So we brought them into our Yucca Valley store and near Joshua Tree, and of course they joined us here in the Mission District store, and it's just so, again, it's like, I'll take them with us wherever we go, and they are they have so much insight, and we exchange ideas and we collaborate, and we found these beautiful racks they found in LA, so we brought them up for their space. And I mean, everything that they produce, all of the denim, all of the seersucker, everything is made in California.
Wow.
And so it's very meaningful, you know. I mean, one of the overarching themes is that, you know, most of us don't really need a whole lot more, right? It's just stuff, but it doesn't mean that a retail store can't be meaningful, and that you can't be conscious of what you're buying and why. It's really fun to be able to have brands that have integrity and creativity and are woman powered and feminist and just who make really cute stuff, you know, that is meant to last a lifetime.
Yeah, I love that. That's super
Yeah.
cool. Not something you get a lot nowadays. You see boutiques, but you don't see anything that's thoughtful.
We are really trying to move people away from disposable living. There is so much meaningless junk that is produced and gets, you know, put in a landfill. But this, like vintage, like heritage brands, they're meant to last forever. So it's an investment.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I love it. No,
Yeah.
this curation's really cool.
Yeah.
From like the corduroy hats,
Yeah.
all the way. I mean, this is just so.
Oh
it's-
yeah,
it's
all these cute and clever hats.
Yeah.
The little crab, and
Yeah.
then all of the denim. These cute little,
So cool.
you know, just like classic.
Yeah.
And it's
Staples,
not,
if you will.
yeah, and it's all of the stuff it just feels valuable and
Yeah.
cozy and comfy.
It almost reminds me of like vintage in a way. Like this
Well,
is how
yeah.
it was made originally.
Yeah,
and this
absolutely. I mean, the
is gonna be
inspiration
around.
comes from all the classic chore coats and, you know, railroad engineering, you know, utilitarian pieces. And
Yeah.
I mean, those things don't ever go out of style.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one piece you have forever.
Yep.
That's so cool. So they have.
And then they curate other brands within,
Okay.
you know, fun little games and lots of stationery and knitted things
Yeah.
and books. Just so it becomes more of a lifestyle brand, not just a clothing brand.
Yeah, exactly. It kind of brings it all full circle.
Yes. When you find pieces, there's one, and if it fits right and it looks great on you, you really should buy it.
Oh yeah, and the condition.
So
yeah.
vintage has always been meaningful to me and in my self-expression, and just as a category, it's just huge. I mean, it's been huge since forever, but there's a huge industry around it. And we work with so many incredible vintage dealers that we bring in, and they each have their curated racks in here. And we specialize in a lot of Americana, so 40s, 50s, classic, you know, motorcycle jackets, you know, college. What are these called? I'm not a sports person.
Letterman, yeah. The
Letterman's jackets,
yeah.
the sort of like nautical stuff, the collegiate stuff, the sports, just all the funny little T-shirts that were printed during those decades, and you know, great stuff. And then also sort of the mid-century glamour in all of the women's, all the knitted things, and then we just do also a lot of just vintage designer. I mean, all of the designer stuff that we sell is the first to go. And again, it's really about saving things that are valuable from the landfill. Like there's our entire history of human existence has produced clothes, real clothes made to last. And it's really only in the last few decades that the disposable sort of industry came up. So I'm surprised how much good clothing still exists in the world and is available to people. Yeah. And it's a more sustainable way to shop. So buy vintage, like adopt, don't shop.
I love that.
So, there's so many beautiful things out there and that don't need to be manufactured again, So vintage is a huge category for us. And we have lots of it. And again, because everything is essentially one of a kind in size and colorway and graphic and piece, then there's always new stuff here all the time. And it's a really fun department to shop.
Yeah, it's ever changing. One day may have something, next is a complete restock.
Exactly. And it's the hunt, right? It's
Yeah.
like finding the thing you love, and then when it fits correctly, you're like, yes,
Yeah.
it was meant to be.
I know. And
Yeah.
two, I love thrifting, but it's even better to go to a place that has all the stuff that you're looking for.
Well, and here's the thing,
you know?
and I'll say this service announcement. Some people look at some of the pricing on these things and might think it's high. There's a reason for that. For people to scour the country, find the thing, mend the thing, dry clean the thing, get it, care for it, tag it, the experience, the time, the energy to bring it here for you to find it. It's not going to be like it's priced at an estate sale or priced at a little church basement thrift store. If you want to go and find it yourself, by all means do it. But if you want the luxury of walking into here and being able to own it, the price is going to be a little bit different. And it's justified because it's so much experience, time, energy, negotiation, and care to bring that piece to you.
Oh, yeah.
And so I honor the people who are obsessed with finding these things so that our customer can shop them. And they deserve to make a livelihood off of doing that.
Yeah, totally.
Providing that service.
Yeah, exactly. The hunt, like you said, it's not easy.
So yes, so that's why
No, I
things
love
need
that.
to be priced appropriately,
Yeah,
because a lot of time and work went into finding that thing.
and they're one of a kind, like you said. Like you
Exactly.
may see it today, and
Exactly.
you never see it again.
Exactly.
You know?
And vintage stuff is something you